So I've got some bad news about skill-based matchmaking, and I don't think most of us here are going to like it. Unfortunately though, this video has been inspired by several different comments I've been getting on my latest videos. For instance, one of those videos was about how Modern Warfare 2 is going to suffer in the near future, mainly because people are just going to play the living crap out of this game, and then they're gonna finish the camo grind, and well, we don't really have a prestige system anymore, so I mean, what are you gonna do other than complain about there being nothing to do in the game? And personally, I think that's a pretty good reason why Modern Warfare 2 is going to suffer, but I got about 15 different comments saying, no dude, skill-based matchmaking is the #1 reason this game is going to suffer. Listen guys, I hate skill-based matchmaking just as much as you do. In fact, I'm not afraid to admit that I use a VPN, I have reverse boosted. The thing is, man, I play video games for fun. You know, I have like a lot of people don't know about these things, but I have a quote-unquote real job. So when I get done doing this real job, I like to go home and just relax, unwind a little bit. And sometimes I do that by playing video games, and I don't want to come home and I don't want to sweat just as much as you people don't. Like, sometimes I do, sometimes I might. Yeah, actually, I take that back. You know, if I'm playing Search and Destroy with some friends or something, I have no problem sweating for a few games. But you see, that's the issue, a few games. So sometimes for me to have fun, I gotta hop on a VPN and play against people that are not at my skill level, okay? Not afraid to admit it, once again. And sometimes my idea of having fun is just running around with a javelin and just shooting random stuff, man. So again, I hate skill-based matchmaking just as much as you people, but here is the reality of the world, alright? Skill-based matchmaking is not going anywhere anytime soon. In fact, it's a non-negotiable when it comes to Call of Duty nowadays. Like, obviously, I want Call of Duty to be the game that it once was back in 2009, and it's still a good game, you can't deny that, because, well, you probably bought Modern Warfare 2, and you're also watching content on Modern Warfare 2, so that tells me everything I need to know. But when it comes to us as consumers using leverage to try and get what we want, there are some things, you know, we can probably try and get. For instance, if we want to force Infinity Ward to change the UI, we might be able to pull that off. You know, that's something that they can fix relatively easy. Or if we want to get them to change the spawn system, you know, they can always make tweaks to the spawn system. So we can have pushback on things like that. But when it comes to skill-based matchmaking, no, guys, we're just not going to. You gotta remember, it's a business decision, and this is a business that is publicly traded on the stock market, so they have certain goals and expectations that they have to meet for their investors. You know, no different than if you flipped burgers at McDonald's. If you're flipping 100 burgers a day and your coworker flips like 400, you know, your boss is probably gonna let you go at that point because you're kind of dragging down the team. Again, I don't like this system. I wish it was the old way. You know, it really does affect my connection, especially because some games I play at 80 ping and some games I play at 150. I don't have any control over which and what I get to play, but you know, it is a problem. I'm not denying skill-based matchmaking, it does suck for some reasons. But you can't deny that it has increased player retention, which is exactly what Activision was looking for. And so by that means, you know, again, this is a business. Their job is to make money, not to make you happy. You are one person. Remember all those people in Cold War that said they were going to boycott the Battle Pass? Where are they now? Why are they not still boycotting the Battle Pass, you know? You can complain and cry all you want that skill-based matchmaking is ruining your experience, but you can't deny the facts at the end of the day, and that is Modern Warfare 2 is the fastest selling Call of Duty game ever, earning $800 million in 3 days. And here's the thing, dude, I know there's going to be some people in the comment section trying to argue with me. Guys, I don't make this decision. I don't get to choose whether SBMM is turned on or how high it's cranked up, supposedly. And I know there's going to be some people saying I support skill-based. Guys, please, all I am asking you is just don't be a blame truth echo bot. I love BT. I think he's a great creator, but sometimes he doesn't really look at the whole picture. And I don't fault the guy, you know, because negative news is much more exciting than like, hey, good job guys, you did something right for once. But also negativity positivity is really what drives and sells products. Like, it's no different than your local news channel. If someone like saved a turtle from getting hit by a car out of the road, they might cover that once a month, just to have like a happy feel-good story. But if they did that every day, no one would literally care. Like, no one cares about that. One time, great, happy that this person did a good act of kindness. But 100 times, like, I don't care, I've seen it, it's just human psychology. But if the news covers a story that a store was robbed and people were hurt pretty bad, that's going to get a lot of people talking. It's going to get a lot more excitement, a lot more clicks, a lot more views, which equals more money. Alright, so to bring this video full circle here, the whole reason I even made this video today is because I am just kindly asking all of you in the comment section, stop typing stuff about skill-based matchmaking. Again, I get it. It sucks. I don't love it either, but it's here to stay, and I've accepted it, dude. It's part of life now. Think about your grandpa who wants to walk into Verizon or T-Mobile and still pick up a flip phone. People are going to look at him like he's an idiot. Guys, you don't want to be that person, all right? Adapt to how times are changing and just accept it for what it is. Make the most of the moment, I'm going to continue to nitpick things about Modern Warfare 2 that I think we can actually have an influence on, things that can be changed, things that can make the game a better game. But I've seen the same content creators making the same rants about skill-based matchmaking for 3 years now. Guys, how much longer are you going to do it? Like, do you guys understand the definition of insanity? That's when you are doing the same thing over and over and over again, but you expect a different result each time. And this video is not meant to be an attack on anyone. Once again, I think BT is a great content creator. It's just, I disagree with him sometimes, and that's fine. I can disagree with whoever I want, just like some of you might be disagreeing with me right now. What do I know? All I'm asking is that moving forward, the COD community as a whole, guys, can we just use our brains a little bit? Like, again, I will say this 100 times this video, because I know someone's still going to put it down there in the comment section, so I might as well just embed it into their freaking brain. Yes, SBMM, it sucks. I don't agree with it. I would rather things be how they were before, where it was all connection dependent. But unfortunately, that's just a thing of the past. Skill-based matchmaking is a non-negotiable. You cannot buy the game, but guess what? If you're not buying the game, there's 10 extra people this year who are, and that's why this game did 800 million in 3 days. So I don't think they're hurting too bad because you chose not to buy Modern Warfare 2 or you chose not to buy the Battle Pass. Again, you do what you want. Do what you feel comfortable with. It's your money at the end of the day. But just realize you not spending $10 on a Battle Pass is not going to bankrupt this company. And it's certainly not going to do anything to the extent of you think by you not spending $10 or even $70 with this company that they're just going to remove skill-based matchmaking because that's what makes sense. No, skill-based matchmaking has improved player retention, therefore indirectly improving the company's sales. So you cannot like it all you want, but at the end of the day, the numbers don't lie, fellas, alright? So there's no getting around that. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, even though some of you might not appreciate me right now. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you all next time. Later.